The eagle's lesson, soaring beyond comfort zones. Long ago, in a distant kingdom, a remarkable tale unfolded. It was a story of two baby eagles gifted to a king. These eagles were of a rare and magnificent breed. The king had never seen such majestic creatures before. As time passed, the eagles grew larger and more magnificent. The king, delighted by his precious gifts, decided it was time to witness their flight. He approached the caretaker and said, "I want to see them soar. Signal them to take to the skies." The caretaker signaled the eagles, and they both spread their wings. But as they took flight, something unexpected happened. While one of the eagles soared to great heights, the other only flew for a few moments before returning to its familiar branch. The king, perplexed by this contrasting behavior, asked the caretaker, "What's the matter? Why does one eagle fly so well while the other remains grounded?" The caretaker sighed and replied, "Your Highness, this has been an issue since the beginning. This eagle doesn't leave its branch." The king was determined. He cherished both eagles and desired to see the second one take flight. The following day, he announced the kingdom. He declared that anyone making the second eagle fly high would receive a substantial reward. Many scholars and intellectuals attempted to apply their knowledge, but none succeeded. Weeks passed, and still, the eagle remained grounded. The king began to lose hope, nearly giving up on his dream. But then, a simple farmer entered the scene. The king was astonished to see both eagles soaring high in the sky and immediately called the caretaker. The caretaker confirmed that the second eagle was indeed flying high. The king, eager to learn how this feat was accomplished, asked to meet the man responsible. The next day, the farmer was brought before the king, who gave him the promised reward. Curious and grateful, the king asked, "How did you achieve what scholars and experts couldn't?" The humble farmer replied, "Your Highness, I am a simple farmer. I lack the knowledge of scholars. I merely cut down the branch the eagle used to sit on. With no branch to cling to, it had no choice but to soar, and it did so remarkably." The lesson from this tale is a profound one. The eagles in this story represent humans, each with incredible potential like those majestic birds. But often, we find ourselves stuck on comfortable branches. The simple farmer symbolizes the power of change and stepping out of our comfort zones. You don't need scholarly knowledge or fancy tools to transform. All it took was the courage to cut that branch. These branches can be our comfort zones, the safe and familiar places where we tend to stay. Like the eagle soaring high, true growth happens when we dare to venture beyond what's comfortable. So, the lesson here is clear. Sometimes, you need to cut those branches in your life to reach new heights. These branches can be old habits, self-doubt, or even fear. It's about taking that bold step, like the farmer, to remove what's holding you back. When you let go of those limiting branches, you open the sky to endless possibilities. You can achieve great things like that eagle soaring majestically in the sky. It's a reminder that sometimes, the simplest actions can lead to the most incredible transformations.